Bonnie is an expert baker. I have a date with Joe. So I said, Bonnie, maybe I should bring a cake so that I'll be sure Joe will like me. And then we thought of a carrot cake because of the salad factor. And then everyone loves carrot cake. And then I was like, but I don't have time because I have to go on this date. And I can't mess it up and I can't be late. And Bonnie said, well, let me help you make it. And she's so organized and together that I said yes. We're using a recipe. The thing about recipes is that I don't usually use them. Trying out a new recipe is like going on a first date. Dates and recipes are very similar. You look through a lot of them, you try out a lot of them, but only like a couple of them or one of them turns out to be your specialty. Bonnie is shredding the carrots in a Cuisinart, also known as a food processor. Bonnie told me that probably I should try not sleeping with him right away and try out a few recipes, aka dates. A recipe isn't officially yours until you change 3 ingredients. So that means like you can't just do what that person did with the person before them. You have to try something that is unique to you. I know this girl who's with this guy right now and it's so perfect. And she's like, both of us never were right with other people and we really thought that it was us. And we just weren't good, but together we're perfect. And that's when you find your recipe. Carrots, shredded, and
coconut flakes.
And
pineapple.
Pineapple. You know what pineapple's good for.
And raisins. Oh, wait. I need the milk. Did you bring the buttermilk?
I did not bring the buttermilk.
So you can use regular milk and lemon juice.
Regular milk and lemon juice is a great substitute for buttermilk. Bonnie has a boyfriend, and they're pretty much married.
It was literally like in those movies, you know, when like all you see is like the halo of like light behind the person's head, and it's like, oh, that's exactly what it was. And we've been together ever since.
You're joking.
I'm not joking at all.
You should rehearse for success. So when you read a recipe, you're automatically thinking of success because you're imagining the thing complete. And that's what I should do for this date, right? Like, I should just imagine it going so well that he ends up being the one with the halo of light around him. Dana! Okay, look at this cake I made. For those of us who have to try out a few million recipes, make sure you change 3 things about it so that you make it your own. Because otherwise, you're just going to be trying to imitate what you think you should be like, because eventually they're going to figure out who you really are. I have to leave soon, so we're going to make the cream cheese frosting, and just to show you how it's done.
Wait, but weren't you going to take the cake on your date? Wasn't that the point? You could bring him carrots.
That's pretty sexual.
Bring him frosting.
Ooh.
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
Butter.
Butter. Cream cheese and butter? Whoa, that's decadent. That's like sleeping together. What else?
Before you use the recipe, you're supposed to read it so that you can plan for it. Like last time, you had to use vinegar instead of baking soda.
It was delicious.
I don't know.
I think sometimes the things you think are mistakes and like, oh no, I can't believe that happened, is actually the best thing that could happen. I'm going to go on my date, bring carrots, and frosting. Dana, look at this. This is amazing. I could just stay here and eat frosting.
You could. And you could skip out on your date. And you could wait to find another guy with a halo of light.
Thank you, Bonnie, for making this carrot cake. Stay tuned for the recipe, which we did use. Have your frosting and eat it too. And wish me luck. Bye.